Ain't that crazy?
The record label in Nashville says if they could just get him to loosen up and let some of the emotion come out, they might have a singer on their hands. Yeah. Lee Brice and Love Like Crazy. Good morning, Lee Brice. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are y'all?
Great, man. Always good to have you in town. You spent some time up the road here, I understand, last night.
Yeah, we were in Columbia yesterday.
Yeah, doing a show?
Stopped and did a listener thing at one of the Wild Wings places, and there was a good crowd out there. Of course, my mama came, and
being from Sumter and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So you couldn't quite have as much fun as you wanted to have.
Well, you know, I always have fun, but wink, wink, no.
Not when Mama and them in the house. That's
I think
right.
somebody brought something up to the stage, and I just let it sit there.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't drink that, Mama. We were just talking about, as we go back through the music that you put out, you really do just sing the life out of a ballad. I mean, it's so raw when you do a ballad.
You know, I grew up in gospel and church, and my mother would sing in church, and Mama, when she would sing a song in church, you know, she was singing to proclaim.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so
she meant it.
When she sang it, she meant it, and she wanted to get the point across. So if she felt like at the moment that she didn't need to sing it and she just needed to speak the words for you to understand it, that's what she'd do.
Okay.
And so I think I got if I have any talent at, like, you know, making a song believable, it comes from her, you know. It comes from that, you know, and so yeah, it was that gospel, man. They sing them ballads, son, you know.
That's great, man.
They do. They wear them out.
They wear them out.
Now you, in addition to this song, is there a CD? Is this CD out yet with Love Like Crazy on it?
No, CD's not out yet.
Okay.
Not May, April 13th, somewhere around in there. They're looking at having the CD release date. Picture of me, the album title.
Okay, cool.
And
good deal.
Love Like Crazy will be on there.
Because last time you were here, you did the Evening with the Stars with us. We had you and Billy Montana and Leanne Womack.
That
and a
was
bunch.
fun.
Wasn't that a great night?
That was fun.
That was just an amazing night. We were saying, well, we're not real sure, how this is so many people, and then you took the rafters off the building, and it was just absolutely a great night.
We still talk about that performance
I'll tell
that you gave.
what, man. Well, you know, that was a good night. Billy Montana's one of my favorite people in the world.
Ours too.
You know, and talented. And you know, his son,
Randy,
basically just got a deal in Nashville, and man, his stuff is great. I can't wait to hear more about it.
Randy sent me an advance of the demo, and we played a couple of the songs
it's
one morning.
Good, ain't it?
Oh boy, it's good. and I tell you how funny the business is. I called Billy and I said, well, look, we're gonna try to put together another Evening with the Stars. Can maybe you and Randy come down and get him some exposure? And he called me back and he said, well, the problem is now I have to clear all this through Randy's record label. So he said, my son is a star.
That's right. I know. That's funny.
That's good. But you guys worked together, and this came out just before you were here on that song by Garth that went to like #1 the first week.
More Than a Memory, yeah.
More Than a Memory. You guys wrote that together.
We did, and that was that song had kind of birthed on a tour bus at 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up one night, but I had the idea and kind of the melody kind of started, but I sat down and, you know, as a songwriter, sometimes you know, if you do it long enough, you kind of figure out if you want to co-write a song with somebody. If you have a song started, you can kind of go through your writers in your head. Well, which writer does this well, or which writer does this well?
Right.
And Billy Montana has a spirit about him, and obviously a talent. And so he was the guy. I said, man, you know, I got this thing going, and I got this idea, and I think this could be a really great song. And, you know, so it's special. So let's really think about this one and make sure it's right. And so he was the perfect guy. You know, speaking of Billy, I've got a copy of a song Kenny Chesney just recorded that Billy and I wrote.
No.
Yeah, and it's called 7 Days 1,000 Times. We'll have to get it. We'll have to get it
We'll
dialed
get
up
that
here.
in.
Maybe get that in here.
Absolutely. We'll get that.
Well,
we'll
good.
play it.
Billy finally got that roof paid off.
You know, I'm glad because I'm tired of sending him money. Lee Brice is with us. He's got his guitar. We'll do his song that he and Billy wrote for Garth. We've got some more of his music, and we'll do that new Kenny Chesney, perhaps.
Yeah.
In a little bit too. Hang tight.
Test drive